How to create a culture of freedom. A culture of freedom is essentially a place where you expect to win. It's a place where you are expected to be the greatest version of yourself in all aspects. It's where you develop character traits and you live life from the inside out rather than from the outside in. This is because when you live from the outside in, you are always chasing something. There always is something outside of you that you are looking for fulfillment. But when you live from the inside out, so the first principle of a culture of freedom is brotherhood. You see, a king's purpose is to serve from a place of abundance. And the way that you serve is by being the greatest version of yourself. And the thing about this is you cannot do it alone. You need a brotherhood. And a king's brothers consist of freedom fighting men with no mercy. Brothers that stand shoulder to shoulder. Freedom is the foundation and path towards greatness. The paradox is we're both kings and brothers simultaneously. The second principle is be demanding. You must be demanding and assertive with the direction that you want your life to go in. You don't have what you want, honestly, it's because you're too slow. Being assertive is key because nobody is going to create the life that you want for you. They don't even know a direction that you're supposed to go in. This is why taking 100% responsibility is key to the life that you want to create. Now, the third principle is develop that dog, which is basically the mindset of do whatever it takes. Consistency, grit over the long term. Going failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So if you have a goal in your heart that you know is yours, you must go for it. Obstacles are part of the path. You will come up against them, but do not change your goal. Change your approach. Just because there's one way that doesn't work doesn't mean there's not 10,000 other ways. Failure is just feedback. It's education and a learning opportunity to do something different. The only time to change your goal is it's no longer in alignment with who you are or your values, or if it's common sense to do so. In this case, you're just making a future investment towards your success. The fourth principle is develop a training system. Now, this is very important because challenges are going to be on the path to qualify you for the person that you say that you want to be. The reality is that greatness is not for the weak. All these vices that are weighing you down they're going to impede your path to success. Whatever it is, whether it's drinking, alcohol, pornography, all these things are basically acting as clogs towards your dream. Working on these, reversing patterns. What you do by this is you basically start to live in the void and you streamline your success because you're not cumbered down by distractions. It starts with awareness of what you want, who you are, and where you're going. Because when you're rooted in purpose, it's hard to be shaken. There's always going to be temptations. But when you know who you are and what you want, it's much easier to stay focused. Now, in this training system, you need to train your mind, body, and your spirit. So it's not just about like going to the gym, but like going inner gym as well, working on your belief patterns. Just having an awareness of your thoughts during the day, because these thoughts can influence the direction that you go. Awareness of what you're feeling. So there's certain practices that develop all these, but basically the idea is to be a strong individual overall and ultimately develop a training system that is personalized towards you.